Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Of course, not as bright as yesterday, but certainly a comfortable dry day for the Columbus Day weekend, finishing out things with temps in the 60s, nice and quiet. Meanwhile, tropics heating up with a new hurricane, Gonzalo. Winds now 75 miles per hour, and the anticipated track taking it into the central Atlantic and intensifying it for a short time into a Category 3 hurricane. But boy, we have been so lucky along the U.S. mainland as so many storms have made that early bend and turn away from the U.S. mainland. However, Bermuda, this is something that needs to be watched very closely. The island could take a direct hit by midweek, but the storm anticipated to intensify over the next couple of days. For us here in southern New England, other than kicking up some waves and surf, the anticipated track as far as rain and wind obviously is well offshore. Mild air over the next several days, and including tonight, not as chilly in the upper 50s, and daytimes over the next several afternoons, at least away from the ocean, topping out in the upper 60s to lower 70s. With that will come increasing humidity, finally some rain, widespread rain by Thursday. We think the next couple of days, other than a sprinkle here and there, we don't see much in the way of rain. Gray skies along the South Shore, just about everywhere. That's pictures from Narragansett Town Beach. Further to the north, Fox Point Hurricane Barrier. Here's the wider view of the city with cloudy, breezy conditions, and temperatures in most spots now are in the lower 60s. A combination of a south breeze and high humidity keeping the temperature up tonight, so not nearly as chilly. You see clouds overspreading the area, some sprinkles off to our south and west. This is in response to mild air working in. It's helping to create some of these clouds. You see some sprinkles off to our south and west. So over the next couple of days, an isolated shower or sprinkle, but both tomorrow and Wednesday are certainly not washouts. In fact, most of the time it's really not raining. It's not until this much larger, stronger system across the plains, the central plains, you can see it's pretty impressive with rain and thunder, and that'll take a while to get here, and it's slated to arrive on Thursday. There'll be a widespread rain, even some thunderstorms, but from now until then, it's fairly quiet, including tomorrow morning. We'll start with clouds early, some breaks of partial sun by 11 o'clock in the morning. It's already in the upper 60s, and we're topping out in the low 70s. A good deal of clouds, but there'll be some partial hazy sun every now and then. The warmest air inland, away from the ocean. The coastline should be a little cooler. Same situation on Wednesday, very warm and breezy, a mix of clouds and sun, an isolated shower, but not much in the way of rain until we hit Thursday. Some gusty wind, some of this heavy at times, including some isolated thunderstorms. Things will dry out by Friday afternoon, and right now the early call on the weekend, milder on Saturday, 69. Cool weather on Sunday with a mix of clouds and sunshine in temperatures in the lower 60s. Anytime you can get temps in the lower 70s this time of year, not too bad. And again, the mildest weather this week away from the coastline.
All right, thank you very much, Tony.